Hey guys, it's Darius from Dubb here to introduce you to our latest offering, SIA. SIA stands for Sales Interactive Assistant, and you're actually looking right at it. What we've released, guys, is a interactive AI-powered sales chat assistant that exists on your video pages. The idea behind this is it's similar to ChatGPT, except where this is going to face your customers, your audience, and it can provide answers to questions about your business. So we'll see here there's some frequently asked questions. This particular AI assistant is trained on Dubb. This is our live training page. So this particular AI assistant is trained on the live training. So it knows everything about Dubb and it knows about the live training. So if we ask questions related to the live training here with the FAQs, we'll be able to get those responses. So let's take a look. If I say, what is this live training? It's going to be able to answer this question for me in the way that we've trained it to. In addition to its ability to answer these questions, it can also present calls to actions, and it can even capture leads, gathering information like first name, last name, email, and other fields, adding them directly into your CRM. So this is Dubb's latest offering, an AI-powered chat assistant for the purpose of increasing your conversions, your sales, your leads captured from your video pages. So this all begins right on your Dubb dashboard under Assets. Here you'll find your sales assistants. Now, in the sales assistant menu, you're going to find the ability to create multiple assistants. So depending on what the purpose of that particular video is, you can have different assistants on different videos for different purposes. Let's take a look really quickly. For example, my Darius SIA, it is designed to present my calendar because I want people to book a time. It's also designed to capture leads information such as email and first name and add those into the Dubb CRM. So this is a sales assistant because it's designed to qualify, book appointments, and capture leads. Now, if we take a look at the other assistant, the live training assistant, its goal is to get people to join the live training. This particular SIA is going to be presented to most often people where we already have this information. So it's not trying to capture leads. It's only trying to get them to join the live training. So you can see here we've created this. Let's go through the step-by-step actions of setting up your own AI assistant. Step 1, under Sales Assistant, label your AI. Let's say this is the sales assistant, right? We want to use this one for sales. So we're going to put this on our lead pages, on our video pages where we're trying to get people to take sales activities. The first thing you guys are going to see is resource links. There is a shortcut here where I can use this button that says generate a list of resource links with Ira, our AI powered writing assistant. So if I click that, it's going to open a new tab with my URL there, and it's going to generate a list of URLs based on Dubb.com that we can potentially use as resources. The most obvious of these options are typically your website, your resource, your support center. If you have a database or articles or anything like that of frequently asked questions, a resource center of existing information, such as a website, review sites, those are resource links. This is actually going to give the assistant the ability to comb, to read these website links and provide information from those resources. Again, if you weren't sure, you can definitely use the AI to generate a list of things. See here, it found my LinkedIn, it went to my website, went to our pricing page, our case studies page, an integration page, our reviews pages. It found all of these very valuable links on Dubb and how these resource links can be used to answer questions when people ask them. So this is the first piece of creating your assistant, is actually giving it the material that you want to use to train your AI. Now, more is not more in the case here. If you add irrelevant information, it's going to give the AI irrelevant information to answer questions. So do be sure you carefully curate the information for your resource links. This should be only information that you want the AI to be able to share with your customers and your audience. So be selective with your information and your resource links. Now, moving right along, we also have FAQs. FAQs exist on the page in the form of these buttons. So those are pre-written answers, and when someone comes here to click these, it will present those answers along with calls to action and stuff. Do be aware you cannot chat with your own AI assistant. You'll have to open this in an incognito window or a different browser or something else in order to test the chat for yourself. You will not be able to test it while you're logged into Dubb. Now, that is how the FAQs are going to work. We recommend generating at least a handful of your most valuable FAQs, because that's what's going to help people take advantage of this assistant, where the next step is also going to take place. Here you can set your default message for the AI. So what it says when you first visit that page, this default message there. And then of course you have your desired CTA, your call to action. What do you want what sales activity do you want your SIA, your assistant, to drive for? Maybe it's booking a time in your calendar. Maybe it's a phone call, a simple email, downloading an attachment from a link. It does need to be a link-based CTA. So as long as you can drive them to a URL that is going to help you accomplish your sales activity goals, that's the type of CTA we can create. And the way this is going to work is, after answering questions, it is going to continue to present your call to action as a link in the part of the message, as sort of a closing. The last part of what SIA can do is it can actually capture leads as well. So you can see here, these are the fields that are currently supported. So if you wanted to capture all of these, some of these, when you provide these checkboxes, SIA is going to programmatically ask for these bits of information. So it'll answer a question if somebody asks a FAQ or clicks on it, and then it'll ask for email. And then it'll follow up after the person provides their email, and then it'll ask for their phone number. So it's progressively collecting this information and then adding it to the CRM so that you have a new contact that's been captured. If you plan on using SIA, your sales assistant, for something like emailing your existing customers, you may not want to use the capture because you already have their information, you already have their email. However, when you're doing something like posting to social media, the SIA as a capture assistant perfectly accompanies any post to social, because you can engage them with the video and then use SIA to then qualify and capture that lead from unknown sources. So this is how you can go about creating your sales assistant. And once you've created one, there's a clone button here. So you don't have to create them from scratch every time. So once I created my sales assistant, I pressed clone because I wanted the same resources, maybe minus, I just wanted to change the call to action and the default message. So this way you can instantly create, modify, and deploy sales assistants across all of your different use cases within Dubb.